Perfect. All right, so we have.
I would love to see a sub on the Los Angeles Dweeb side to see what they can do to flip these spawns.
All right, so Atlanta Dazed going with the nice 3-sub 1 AR meta, and the Dweebs is going with a split 2 74U and the 2 AR here.
Hooligan, Bald Cletus already forgot. Did they spawn there? I think they do. I think they spawned with the correct spawns. Okay. Bald Cletus coming through lights, getting the pick up on hill. No problem. Lola Lord now in top green. Trying to work a spawn flip potentially. I think I'm getting my spawn. Oh, I'm getting my spawns mixed up now.
Yeah, so I mean, this hill looks like it's going to be pretty evenly split for a little bit, and this is kind of what I wanted to see. I wanted to see these like submachine guns kind of use different routes, right? Everybody just kind of hits the hill over and over again.
That is correct. Let's look at Atlanta Dazed with the initial P2 control. You have Lola Lord sitting in the hill trying to get green control. He has one teammate up there already. The Combat Wombat able to get through. Lola Lord picks him up though to keep hill control. Swap over to Go Pack Go and Bald Cletus there. Number 1 or 3 to see if they can get bricks control and flip these spawns out in favor for the hill. Go Pack Go doing a good job putting pressure on bricks. Bald Cletus picks up a kill. Go Pack Go swap getting around to the side. One more to pick up on the hill, Lola Lord, and they should have 2 on the hill here. Epic Ownage and Lola Lord. And they do maintain hill control. Even losing brick spawn and having a lot of pressure inside bricks, they're able to maintain hill control. And it looks like they're going to win the rotation here. You have one player from LA Dweeb sitting on the hill. We'll see if he can survive. He is not able to. Hooligan able to pick him up from the back, giving full P3 control to the Atlanta Dazed side.
Even though Dweebs were able to break that, they'd like got no time off of that. Unless I'm wrong and like the scores are wrong. Is that glitch back?
I'm not sure. I don't think the scores are wrong. I think we're just kind of throwing each other through a loop here with the colors because they're so similar.
Yeah. That might be it. I might have to switch them up just a little bit here. But it looks like Atlanta Dazed, like I said, this P3 hill is like huge for control, right? Like if you have people up in the front, and it looks like they got the back spawns on them there. That's actually really unfortunate. They pushed up too far.
Yeah, it looks like Lola Lord pushed up a little too far, but with 10 seconds left on the hill, that's actually, in my opinion, a great push. Flipping them out for P4 control.
Yeah, Killshare did a really good job there to just wallbang that guy. I'm surprised he's using this sight. Usually you tend to have a sight that isn't as obstructive. But I mean, if it's working for him.
Yeah, I tend to go with the Microflex LED, the one that has a wider field of view. But I believe all the pros are using the I forget what it's called, the very first reticle. I've been told it seems to give your gun less recoil. I think that's due to the fact that it has like a slight magnification on it. It just helps you beam a little further.
So it seems though, even though LA Dweebs are getting kills on the hill, they just aren't getting that time.
They do seem to be getting a lot of kills around the hill, but yes, they are just not quite getting the time. Maybe their subs aren't quite being aggressive enough to get inside the hill and get the kills that matter, and they're letting Atlanta Dazed come off a spawn and wipe them out.
And then just a little scoreboard check here. We have Epic Ownage with 18 kills here. He's doing a really, really good job, and I think he's been running the sub for the most part. So this is one of those maps where like if your sub is doing really, really well, they can just take over here.
I think, like I mentioned at the very beginning of the game, sub pressure is huge on this map, being super annoying middle, being super annoying in bricks, and for Epic Ownage here inside the hill too. Again, getting through bricks, cutting off their spawn. It's about to pick up 2 here. Another great 2-piece to maintain their hill control.
He does have streaks.
I think he pushed out a little too far there. He did flip the spawns. I don't know if anyone on Atlanta has noticed this. Looks like they're finally turning around. Los Angeles Dweebs. The Dweebs are pushing through light side for this initial P1 control now.
He's fully streaked out there. Epic doing an amazing job. And let's switch over to see if what LA Dweebs can do here.
I want to see Combat Wombat get on the top green. No, he's going to get cut down. That is a clean wipe for Atlanta Dazed. They are going to maintain this P1 control. However, one player flipped on the side of LA Dweebs, so we'll see if he can make an impact. No, Lola Lord picks up that flip perfectly. The other three are going to be left out to dry in caution, likely cut down by Atlanta to maintain their P1 control, and that is exactly what happens.
Yeah, they are doing a fantastic... Atlanta is just doing a really fantastic job of being able to hold all these power positions here. Just, they're slaying these guys out before they even reach like the halfway mark on the map. And at least we have Killshire, who's rotated early, either rotated early or was lucky enough to spawn there. So maybe we can have his team come help him out here. Oh, and he loses that gunfight.
Correct. I did notice that he rotated really early. Surprisingly, a lot of Atlanta was pushed up onto that right side of the map there, based on the mini map in the bottom left. You had Killshire in the new hill, but the spawns never flipped. They actually stayed in favor of Atlanta. I was surprised there. I was hoping LA was going to be able to pull off a spawn flip there and maybe keep some P2 control. That hasn't been the case. It looks like time is going to be ticking away here very quickly, and Atlanta is going to be taking map 1 very handily. A very impressive performance from Epic Ownage.
Yeah, Ownage just kind of was running around the map, just doing whatever he wanted, man. It was very rare for any of these guys to I mean, just keep up with him.
To start the round.
I'm
actually very curious to see if LA will take a page out of Edgar's book and go with a B hit off the rip instead of A, the default A play. I would also love to see if any of these players are using smokes. One thing that I think a lot of people forget is to put the smoke on. That's the first step. We don't allow smokes in respawns just like the pros do, but we do allow 2 smokes in search and destroy, and I feel like people don't utilize them at all. And what I love to see here, right off the root, Go Pack Go does have a smoke on his class. He's going to toss it out, hit inner Eskies here. See if he can get someone weak or get a pick.
Oh, Epic getting 2 kills right away. I just don't think he had anybody to help him out here.
Go Pack Go with some very unfortunate timing there in the middle of Eskies. I'm not sure what happened there mid. There was a 2-piece that made the round go by pretty quickly. Oh, I see it was here on the outside of A. Picks up a quick 2-piece right off the rip.
I think the rest of his team was just a little too late there. Like, it seemed like Go Pack Go was very, very far ahead of his team. Was able to drop the smoke, get into Eskies, but the rest of his team was still staggering behind in stairs.
Yeah, I agree. Epic Ownage got there a lot quicker than it seemed like LA was expecting. And it made for a very easy 2-piece for them. And I expect another very quick play out of Epic Ownage here. And the side of LA Dweebs. Epic Ownage already already in office. There's no way, yep, Killshire did not expect him there whatsoever. Already down to a 3v1. You have Ball Cletus in Eskies, and he is going to be cut down pretty quickly. Atlanta Dazed is already up 2-0 in the search and destroy.
Yeah, they were very, very aggressive. They were able to get behind the one guy that was sitting here over by the statue side, and they were just able to overpower him.
I want to hop on board with Epic Ownage for this next round. I think he's going to play super aggressive here on A again. That's going to be another pretty quick round on the side of Atlanta Dazed.
I think Dweebs might just need to slow it down just a little bit. Try and get a couple picks off. And I think somebody has a sniper. We have Lola Lord with the snipe here.
So Epic Ownage here electing to go middle instead of A. Let's see if he hits S. No, he's going to go all the way through A. We'll see if the Combat Wombat can cut him down. He does, playing... It looks like the entire side of LA is playing very passively this round. That is what I like to see. That is a great adjustment for a team that just seemed to be flying at you every single round. So we'll see if this will go in their favor. Go Pack Go with another great pick mid. This is a great, and now another kill coming in from Killshire. Now we're getting bombed down in a 4v1 scenario. But two teammates are kind of putting themselves on an island. They are nowhere near the bomb. Trying to regroup. See if Hooligan can get any kills here. Picks up one. No one really in a position to trade. He's getting free reign here. I don't think he expects Killshire to be here right behind him, though. And he kills, and he gets the kill there. That is the first round of LA Dweebs.
Yeah, I think that was a very good adjustment. I do think that they were a little bit too spread apart. That is what you want to see in a 1v4. Obviously, if you're the one who's left by himself, you do want to see everybody kind of out on their own. I think if he hits into the bomb there, he might even survive just a little bit longer. But Atlanta was just kind of playing a little bit too split. And LA Dweebs with the first B hit.
And it worked out very in their favor, giving them their first round win. I expect Atlanta to be hitting A quickly again. That looks to be the play. I want to see Epic Ownage with another fantastic play here. LA is very, very slow to A. There's one player here. Looks like they're electing to go back through mid. Potentially a B split here. He gets one Epic Ownage gets picked for by a guy. I can't even talk. Gets picked off by a guy sitting on Globe. Again, playing very, very patient. This one player on A, it ended up working out. I thought he was going to get completely overwhelmed, and it seemed to be just fine because no one from Atlanta wanted to hit A quickly.
And so now it's a 2v2, a 1v2 here for HJ. We're gonna hop on board and see what he can get done here. He's able to get able to pick him off and then just kind of end the game there, or end the round.
Yeah, a 2v4 in favor of LA quickly turned into a 2v2 on Atlanta's side. LA's rotation over to A wasn't that strong, and they pick up the round win.
Yeah,
Atlanta picks up the round win.
The 3-man mid push was a little weird. I will say sometimes it's refreshing to see, but you can't just let A go like that. You can't just have one person there unless you're going to play for a retake. And I feel like they were a little too slow for that.
Yes, and I totally agree. The fact that Atlanta has been playing so aggressively on A when they do hit it, having just one guy out on an island on A didn't really help their chances to win that round. They were able to get full A site control, and the retake was nearly impossible.
Yeah, I think one of the things in Search and Destroy is learning timings, right? When you can expect to hit somebody with a stun, hit somebody with a nade, what time someone's going to be there. So, for example, here we have Low Lord in middle. Killshire was just kind of hanging out in the back, and he did spot him. He's going to have to break through glass, and let's see if he actually doesn't pick him up.
Killshire did hear him. He did turn around and he gets the pick. Go Pack Go with another very aggressive play here in A. Looks like it's going to be a 3v1 in LA Dweebs' favor, and that's going to be another round win for them. Yeah,
Dweebs is playing their offensive ends very, very different than what people are used to seeing on Moscow. I think if they continue to do that, they should be able to be picking up a couple more rounds. I don't think a lot of people are used to seeing people rotate through middle or even play so slow. So they're like catching Ownage off guard. They're catching Low Lord off guard. And then Killshire just did an amazing job of picking up that kill. He's 7-3 right now with a 3 kill streak.
Yes. No, I would agree. And again, I love the adjustment out of LA Dweebs here, playing much slower after some very aggressive rounds from Atlanta Dazed.
And Atlanta having some adjustments of their own, but they're still down to a 2v2 here. They like all hit middle here, and Killshire is behind them. See if he can pick anybody up. No, Low Lord's able to get him.
Correct. Lola Lord picks up the kill. Go Pack Go left in a 1v2 for LA. He seems to be their aggressive kind of star player. So let's see if he can. Let's see if he can get the 1v2 clutch here. And he gets some bad timing here with Lola Lord on the back tree, and he gets picked up for the 4th round for Atlanta.
Yeah, that middle hit was very good for Atlanta. It just didn't seem like LA was ready for it. But I think they sent enough people around the flank that they were able to get a 2v2. It didn't work out in the LA Dweebs' favor, but it was still a really good change of pace for Atlanta after hitting A multiple times.
Agreed, and I think playing it slower there mid, having a guy sit on plat would have benefited them a lot more after seeing Atlanta's pressure throughout the entire game. Go Pack Go again here, aggressive on A, trying to get a pick wherever. He might put the bomb, if he dies though, gets picked, he might put the bomb in a very bad position for the rest of his team to try and recover the round. He does spot one guy on platform. Have Combat Wombat pushing up to bricks, trying to get a pick on A to get some site control. Hooligan sniffs him out, cuts him down. Go Pack Go is kind of sandwiched in between two people here. His only exit is to Eskies, but we'll see if he figures that out or not. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, it is there is another pick going down, so it is 2v4 in favor of Atlanta still. Go Pack Go with a good flank through office. He does get the pick. I don't think he expects Epic Ownage to be there. He doesn't. Now it is a 3v1 scenario. In Atlanta Dazed's favor, the bomb is they are surrounding the bomb. This doesn't look good for Killshire.
Yeah, Killshire is kind of sitting back a little too far back. I feel like you can only play so slow for so long before you got to make a play.
Yeah, I agree. You even with an AR, even playing a super slow AR, you have to help your teammates somehow and make sure that you can get a trade or two. That's the only way you're going to win the round, even as an AR.
Yeah. So like, even though his team was getting traded out over here, well, this is actually just a really good shot by Low Lord.
That's an incredible shot by Low Lord,
especially for that range.
Xbox record that.
So let's see if the Dweebs can come up with a good defense here and be able to keep themselves alive in this S&D.
I expect another very slow defense on the side of LA Dweebs. I think Atlanta's going to run all over them, but we'll see if they can get some picks. Another two mid setup again. A great adjustment on Go Pack Go's part, staying on platform, waiting for the mid hit. But Atlanta has also elected to play this round extremely slow, very very different from the last 7 rounds that they've played so far.
I mean, even though it's only been the one map, it seems like they're kind of just adjusting to each other, and they're both trying to figure out, okay, well, this time you're going to go slow, this time you're going to run through, and I guess this time they just both decided, all right, we're going to chill here, with Dweebs having a lot more to lose, obviously.
Yeah, I think they're looking. Go Pack Go has been running around with the sub the entire map. I think that's who they're looking for, but he has switched to the Krig class this round. And is trying to play a little bit slower and get a pick on them for a change. It's going to be a 4v4 here at the A-bomb site. First pick going in favor of Atlanta, but the trade out go in LA's favor. Killshire with another kill, another trade back out, 2v2 scenario, down to a 2v1 scenario after a bunch of trades. They are going to be getting the bomb down here, 8 seconds to go, and that is going to be the S&D in favor of Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta did a really good job there of just bidding their time and just waiting. I'm surprised that that LA decided to like finally push towards the end there, you know? So I think they're missing one person to load in here.
They are indeed trying to load in. Looks like a little bit of a scoreboard glitch in the top left. They do have 4 players, not just 3.
Ah, you're right. I see what's going on there.
Yeah, they need to fix that. It's been around for too long now.
So let's see what they're running here. We have 3 ARs again on the Atlanta Dazed side with 1 AR, and then the 3 ARs to the 1 sub to the Los Angeles Dweebs here.
Yeah, I don't think the LA Dweebs have quite enough. They don't have people on their team that are comfortable enough with a sub to run it, so they will be AR heavy here. Again, you can still do a lot of work with ARs on this map, but you have to know how to the lanes to hold and the spawns and know how the spawns work, but it can work. I think it can definitely work.
I mean, it's more, it turns more into like hit the point, into get this kill push. but you're just gonna get outclassed at any of the close range, at any of the closer ranges here.
And especially with Atlanta running 3 subs, it looks like they have all of mid map control. I don't know if LA's been able to even touch the point yet. They're all coming off a spawn. I think the spawn trap is already in full effect. You have Epic Ownage mid map. You have HJ watching dark. Epic Ownage wreaking havoc mid map. Lola Lord up top green watching. That was a very quick round on the side of Atlanta Dazed. The spawn trap came in very early and it hurt him real bad.
Yeah, like I said, this is the big part about Garrison in general, right? You get into green, you're able to see middle, you're able to see this loading side lane. You're also able to look into caution. So I think we want to see here what Dazed can do, and hopefully Dweebs can pull it together here and do the exact same thing. It's just it plays the exact same way both ways. Getting mid control and playing in green is going to win you this map.
Yeah, if LA has knowledge of this spawn trap and they can get a quick 4 wipe with 3 ARs on their team, it can be very deadly. So far, Atlanta with 2 picks, with 2 kills off the rip. They are pressuring the B site very heavily. They should be able to get this kill in lights here. No, Killshire able to take down HJ. Looks like Lola Lord's already going to the A site. This is a different play. Usually you want to try and get this B site as soon as possible. I guess he just trusts Epic Ownage because there is a 2. Was that a 2? Potentially a 2 piece there inside of lights to maintain B control. One thing I think people don't do enough is to stack the B site. He has 2 of his teammates right there next to the cat steps. And they were just so worried about one person that was in green instead of hopping the hill to get control.
Yeah, I think that happens quite often. They actually get off of B point. They do go back for it, but everyone's so everybody's so like worried about getting the cutoffs and making sure that nobody gets flanked. Atlanta being able to take that second round, they're so worried about that they forget that like you can stack the point and get that point that much faster. And I think it's one of those things that, because control goes back to making sure that you have enough kills, or that you're killing these guys off of spawn because of the life limit or whatever, people forget like this is an objective game mode. This is not go get kills.
Yeah, people don't seem to realize how much quicker you can cap the points with multiple people on them. You don't even have to worry about the flank because they get capped so quickly.
Yeah, and here we have
go ahead.
Here we have Dweebs going on their second round of offense here. I'm hoping that they can at least try something a little bit different here. So it looks like they're still going with 3 ARs and 1 sub.
Looks like the Combat Wombat not having the best game here. Looks like we have 1 player AFK on the side of Atlanta Dazed here. We are in a 3v4 scenario. I'm hoping the Combat Wombat can pick up a kill here. He is capping the point so low. He has the support of his teammates so far. It's like number 1 there, Go Pack Go, trying to help inside of Hangar. He gets picked up by Epic Ownage. That leaves Combat Wombat alone on B. He will likely be taken down here real quick, and the spawn trap is, even in the 3v4, is going to be in full effect. Lola Lord up in top green, getting a pick in garage. You have Epic Ownage and HJ in mid map wreaking havoc. All of them are just trapped in their spawn. I don't see them getting out of this. Just like round 1 on defense, I don't see them getting out of this. However, 2 picks do come through. And they are going to be able to get B control here.
Combat Wombat's able to pick up a kill here, and now he's hopping onto B. So I'm hoping that the team comes and just kind of helps him out. So I don't know if he's actually on the point here, Mr. Cletus. Oh, Lolord takes out both of them.
Indeed, they were able to get A control or B control, but coming off spawn, Atlanta wipes them very quickly, getting lights control, and then that's another 4 down in favor of Atlanta. They are flooding the B site. Atlanta's mid presence is way too strong. They all get chopped down. Life advantage by 11 kills for Atlanta. Again, I don't see this round going in favor of LA. Just 20 seconds. They do have someone stopping the time, but Onage is gets a 2-piece, sitting in caution, playing it very patiently. Great play from him.
Check your
Gets
corners.
another kill from coming off a spawn. Yep, you got to check your corners, especially when you're in a spawn trap with someone playing super ratty in your spawn. And there we have it. That is Atlanta Dazed taking the control 3-0. Very similar to the hard point. Kind of a blowout. It wasn't really too close.